I'm building a flywheel this year. I'm gonna get the fastest one in Jenison history. Yeah. Watch that 12 o'clock on Saturday. But I'm building a flywheel and I'm going to show you. You made it? No, it's not even close this year. I'm still building a flywheel though. It's the only solution. Hoping to get to the fast enough speed where the wheels just fall off. We got close that one year. We started falling. Tracks in front of your robot? No.
Just for this year, last year, for both.
I saw Zuber's team and Emmer, they're recommended. I'm building a flywheel next year. This year.
My mom apparently has watched the game. Yeah, I don't know what it is yet.
Yeah. Well, I texted Cameron to get on Xbox and he's like, oh, I'm watching the deal. I'm like, okay, I'll watch it too. He sent me a link. I want to overnight on fine tuning. We got to get him back.
Whenever he decides to arm.
Oh, it's in the shop. I was like, he needs a box more now. It's kind of crazy. Can't do a box.
Permit? I feel like that sometimes.
Well, let's get started, everybody. Everybody just calm down. Well, thanks for coming out tonight. It's been kind of a chopped up season this year. And the students, the teams, they had to roll with the punches. They kind of had a lot of adjustments to make mid-season, but they all did really well, and I'm pretty proud of them. Let's just give all the students a round of applause. I was really pleased with how all the teams did. Every single one, they put in a lot of work. I think they made a lot of improvement. They all shined, some in their own different ways. But I was really pleased with all the high school teams. They did really fantastic this season. First of all, thanks to all the volunteers who made the events run and to make our season possible. Thanks to all the mentors, coaches that put in time to work with the kids, work with the teams, help them out when they got stuck, give them a little direction here and there. If you were a mentor or a coach this season for the high school, can you just stand up? If you opened the building for them nonstop. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. It's appreciated. It makes the season work for the kids. And hopefully the kids all learn something, about themselves, about how to work as a team. A little bit about mechanical concepts, a few programming concepts. And, that's the key is learning some of those soft skills, some of those skills that they can take on take with them for the rest of their years. But thanks everybody for your flexibility this season, from last minute practices to last minute events. It was a difficult season with COVID in there. It was a difficult 2 seasons. So practicing outside in the freezing cold in a tent. So good job. Now we have our own building. Thank you, JPS. We'll have a place to start this summer and this coming fall. It'll be great. We'll be able to hit the ground running. But let's do some awards. We'll call up Coach Jeff, and we got a lot of great accomplishments by the teams, and it's time to celebrate those.
All right, we got to start all the way back to last year with some middle school teams that are now high schoolers. So 457F, mistakes were made. Gage, Braden, Aiden, and Brett, they won several awards last year. The Robot Skills Champion and Design Award at the Hudsonville Robotics VRC and Middle School. The Excellence and Tournament Champions and Robot Skills Champion at the Granville Fall event. The Excellence Award and Robot Skills Champion at the West Michigan Middle School Tower Takeover Mega League Finals. The Excellence Award, West Michigan Holiday VRC, middle school only. The Excellence Award and Tournament Champions at the Jenison Robotics Middle School. Tournament Champions at the Nissan East Michigan Winter VRC Middle School High School event. So that's 457F. They had quite a bit of success last year. So go ahead and give them a round of applause. And for you guys, we've got pins for you guys if you want to come up and collect those. All right, 457J OCD. That was Josh, Chris, and Aaron last year. They won the Design Award at the Jenison Robotics VRC Middle School event, and they were tournament finalists at the Bad Axe Middle School, High School combined event. Yes. We'll hold them for him, okay. All right, and moving into the high school teams from last year, we have 2140B, Instrument of Distraction. That was Chase, Carson, and Josh, and Casey. Wow, 4-person team. That seems weird now, doesn't it? It does. So they won the Judges Award at the Granville Fall VRC High School only event. They were the Robot Skills Champion at Bel Air Middle School High School event. And they were the Robot Skills Champion at the Nissan East Michigan Winter Middle School High School event. All right, and 2140C, Danger Noodle. That was Alex, Ethan, Ian, and Mike. They won the Design Award at Granville High School only event, the Amaze Award at the Jenison Robotics VRC High School only, and they were tournament finalists and Robot Skills second place at the Jenison Robotics late season VRC Middle School High School event. And moving on to 2140D, Out of Time. That was Dylan, Nathan, Bradley, and Aiden. And they won the Design Award at the West Michigan VRC High School only Mega League Finals. They won the Build Award at the West Michigan Holiday VRC High School only. They were tournament finalists and Design Award winners at the Bad Axe event. They won the Build Award at the Jenison Robotics High School only, and the Design Award at the Jenison Robotics Late Season Middle School High School event. And 2141B, Coach Built. Not a very good name if I don't ask so myself. That was Graydon, Ian Zuber, Ashton, and Evan. They qualified for state through skills last year. Oh, that was a terrible throw. And we also have a middle school team from last year that are freshmen this year. 457E. Does anyone remember what 457E's name was last year? No one can remember. They qualified for state through skills last year. And that was Erica, Hannah, Jenna, and Natalie, which I don't think any of them are here tonight. And we also had 457H, big brain people. That was Annika, Braden, Grace, and Sophia. And they also qualified for state through skills last year. All right, and moving into this year with the change up, we're going to start with 2140A, E equals MC squared. That was Chase, Cam, and Minjay, and they were tournament champions at the Jenison High School only change up event. They were the Robot Skills champion at the Jenison change up event for skills only. The tournament champions at the Jenison March 6th change up event. And they won the Think Award at the state championship. Notice the theme here. There was a lot of events just here. And 2140C, Banana Boys. That was Alex, Ian, and Ian Zuber. Ian Timmer and Ian Zuber, both in the same team. And they were tournament champions at the Jenison Invitational. And 2140F, No Sympathy, which was Gage, Aaron, and Braden. And they won the Design Award at the Jenison January event. (2140H), the Monstrosities. That was Graydon, Grace, and Brett. And they were tournament champions at the Jenison Invitational and tournament champions at the Jenison March 6th event. And finally, 2140J, Bolt Different, which was Josh, Chris, and Braden. They were tournament champions at the Jenison February 27th event. 2140B, qualified for the state event through their skills, and that was Aiden, Josh, and Ethan Smith. All right, and that concludes our awards. And we're moving on into the letters that all of the students have earned this year. This is just a demonstration of their knowledge of robotics and showing what they've learned and their dedication to the program through volunteering as well as their engineering prowess. So earning their first letter is Chase. Ethan Smith, who's not here tonight. Oh, last year's. Yeah, since we didn't have an award ceremony last year, we're handing out 2 at a time this year. Ian Timmer, which he's not here tonight. Peyton, I don't think is here tonight. Ian Zuber. Gray Palmer, he's here. Micah, I don't think he's here tonight. Josh McCormick. And Tate Palmer. And Troy Jr. All right, and earning their second letter from last year, Cam Morehouse. Cam's not here. This is, oh, nope, wrong one. Sorry. And Aiden Palmboss is also earning his second letter from last year. And also earning third letter from last year is Bradley DeVries. And Nathan Appel. All right, and moving into this year, earning their first letter is Min Jae Koo. Aaron Vlasboom. Joshua Newberry. Braden V, and I cannot remember her last name. It's you. Yep. I should have written the entire name. And Christopher Scudder. And earning their second letter this year is Chase Gessner. And also earning his second letter with a little bit of catch up since he wasn't with us this year is Min Jae Koo. And third letters for this year is Cam Morehouse. And Aiden Palmboss. Great job, everybody. I hope you keep up the dedication and keep earning more letters as you progress through the years.
Well, congratulations to our letter award recipients. For those who are wondering, what's this letter about? I didn't do it, but it sounds interesting. It's really great. I mean, it really progresses you through different levels. It shows you, like Coach Jeff said, it shows your dedication to robotics, and which has a volunteer component. You help out most years. You're able to help out the IQ kids, which is kind of giving back to the program and giving back to those kids, and kind of being a little bit of a mentors to them through helping out at events or being a referee. And you also progress through programming and concepts and other good engineering concepts. So it looks great on the transcripts and in interviews. People are always interested. Hey, you were in the robotics program, or you earned this letter. It's kind of a fun talking point. Let's see. So we have a video of this past season, little slideshow that was put together. Thank you, Matt Palmboss, for putting this together. The Palm Bosses.
But you walk by like you never heard. You could bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Panic on the brain, Michael's gone insane. Julie starts to make me nervous. I don't really care what they would say. I'm asking you to stay. My bunker underneath the surface. Wondering, would you be my little quarantine? Or is this the way it ends? 'Cause I told you my level of concern. But you walk by like you never heard. When you could bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me we're alright. Tell me we're okay. Yeah. Tell me we're alright. Tell me we're okay. Yeah. Tell me we're alright. Tell me we're okay. Bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me we're alright. Tell me we're okay. Yeah. 'Cause I told you a level of concern, but you walk by like you never heard. You could bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. I need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Need you now, I need you now. 'Cause I told you my level of concern. That you walk by like you never heard. When you Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. More than power, never. Ever after work is over. Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work it.
And on that note, can I have the graduating class up here to right behind the table here? I want to get a picture of you guys. This is, as Matt mentioned earlier, this is the last of the pilot group. You guys have been a driving force in this robotics program. And why don't you, everybody grab a ball or a cube, just for a prop, or set it in front of you. Get as close as COVID restrictions will allow, and we'll take a picture, guys. I think so. Let's give a round of applause, everybody. Thank you for helping make this program successful, guys. You rocked, and we were a better program to have you guys. And thank you for your contribution through all this years and sticking it out. And you did great. I'm pretty proud of all of you guys. So that kind of wraps it up for this season. Has everybody watched the game reveal already for next season? Let's take a look at it again.
Welcome to the world's greatest 2 minutes in robotics, the 2021-2022 game, Vex Robotics competition, Tipping Point. Tipping Point is played on a 12-foot by 12-foot field by 2 alliances, one red and one blue, made up of 2 teams each. The object of the game is to get more points than the other alliance by scoring rings, moving mobile goals to alliance zones, and by elevating on platforms at the end of the match. The VRC Tipping Point field consists of 72 rings and 7 mobile goals. Each alliance has 2 alliance mobile goals, with the remaining 3 goals being neutral. Each alliance also has a platform located in their home zone. Rings are 4.125 inches in diameter. Each robot starts the match with up to 3 rings as a preload. Rings scored in the base of a mobile goal are worth 1 point each. Rings that are scored on an alliance mobile goal or on the lower branch of a neutral mobile goal are worth 3 points each. Rings that are scored on the high branch of a neutral mobile goal are worth 10 points each. Rings that are scored on an Alliance mobile goal will count for the respective Alliance regardless of where it ends the match. However, rings that are scored on neutral mobile goals will only count for an Alliance if the mobile goal ends the match in their home zone. Each mobile goal scored in an Alliance's home zone is worth 20 points, plus the points for any rings scored on that mobile goal. As the match draws to a close, robots will start heading back towards their Alliance platforms. Each robot that ends the match elevated on a balanced Alliance platform is worth 30 points for that Alliance. And any mobile goals that are elevated on a balanced platform are worth 40 points. Each match begins with a 15-second autonomous period, where robots can score rings or race to the center of the field to snatch an early advantage in possessing mobile goals. The Alliance that scores more points in the autonomous period is awarded with a 20-point bonus added to the final score at the end of the match. Each Alliance also has the opportunity to earn an additional win point in the autonomous period by scoring at least one ring on each of their Alliance's mobile goals and clearing their autonomous win point line. The 1-minute, 45-second driver control period begins once the autonomous bonus winner has been determined. At the end of the driver control period, after all scoring objects and robots have come to rest, the match will be scored to determine the winning Alliance. Remember, VRC games are not scored until the driver control period has ended. VRC Tipping Point can also be played in skills challenges, where one team competes against the clock, remote skills and live remote tournaments, where teams compete from their own homes, the collegiate level Vex U competition, where teams design 2 robots using advanced materials, and the Vex AI competition, a completely autonomous challenge using industry-level machine learning techniques. Check out the game manual or talk to your REC Foundation Regional Support Manager for all the details. Official rules and game information for Vex Robotics Competition Tipping Point can be found at roboticseducation.org or vexrobotics.com. To register a team, find events near you, or ask a question on the official Q&A, please visit robotevents.com. Best of luck and have a great 2021-2022 season.
Yeah.
Is that right? Is that bridge going to be any better than?
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. It's never going to break, and it's always going to work. It's going to be. It's if you thought the IQ bridge was nice, you're going to love this, even better. No, it should be exciting. It looks like a fun game. I'm excited because it looks like it's an easy tear down and setup when we have to move a field. Just a little something I'm excited about, but no, not. Should be good. It should. The teams, we have a great place to start the season in. You know, we're finishing a little bit of remodeling in the basement, but that should be done fairly soon. And you know, the main floor is pretty much set. So we should be able to go right into this next season a little smoother than this past season. Applications for this next season are going live very shortly. And watch your email and or our website, jenisonrobotics.org, or our Facebook page for additional details. But it should be coming out very shortly. Our annual meeting is Monday, June 7 at 7 p.m. right here in this building. If you'd like to get involved in the on the board, talk to me, talk to Jennifer, or just show up that night. If you just want to see what's going on, come on down. But if you have any questions, let us know. Other than that. And before we move on to the free things you can take away tonight as mementos and the swag over there, let's give those students one more round of applause because they really worked hard this season. And they did a fantastic job, and they should be really proud. But over on this table over here, we have cubes from Tower Takeover. We have the balls from Change Up. And you can go ahead and take one of each if you'd like to take one home as a memento. There's a table with swag. That's not free. You have to buy that. But there's a lot of cool stuff there with Jenison Robotics branding on it. Yep. Don't go anywhere, letter winners. We want everybody who won a letter to come up here now. Earners. What did I say? Winners? You're all winners in my book. But come on up here. We want to get a picture. And thanks, everybody, for coming tonight. And we'll look forward to next season.